Coco Gauff winning the toss and choosing to serve first.
Prima partita, servizio, Koko Goff.
As the American looks to reach the final here for the very first time.
So I looked at the time that they spent on court. It's about the same as far as singles is concerned. 6 hours and 9 minutes for Zheng, and for Goff 6 hours and 25 minutes. But Coco played doubles, and that added 3 hours and 36 minutes. So about 10 hours plus 1 minute for Coco altogether. That's a long time on court, but she's used to it, or at least she was used to it until she stopped playing doubles. Then she started again, and I think that's definitely helping, especially mentally. She feels like she's kind of like looser when she goes on court in doubles and having fun.
That was always the impression, wasn't it, that she used to play with Jessica Pegula a lot, obviously, who has stepped back from playing doubles, but you did get the sense that while they were very successful, they were a really good doubles pairing. They were
number one.
They were they were enjoying themselves as well, and it's a great relief of the pressure of maybe her singles career.
See, that's one thing that Zheng is not doing, which I feel like this would be really helpful for a game if she was to play doubles. Just to create the same kind of environment. If you get to be good in doubles, you're going to play finals. You're going to play in the big courts. You're going to play with stadium courts, and you're going to feel that. And when you get there with playing singles, guess what? Been there, done that in some way, shape, or form, and it's very helpful. And that's why I think it helped Coco and Pegula, for that matter.
Yeah, Aryna Sabalenka, of course, played quite a lot of doubles in
also
the earlier part of her career and won Grand Slams with Lisa Mertens.
And it totally helped her as well. Did become number one as well in doubles. And they had a blast together. They were fun. It's interesting to see that she's triggering the backhand of Coco Gauff, which I think that everybody knows in the whole world, if they know a little bit about tennis, that most of the unforced errors come from the forehand and sometime obviously on the serve, as we saw here with the first double fault in this game for Coco. Oof. That was close. Playing down the middle as well in the tactic. That's interesting from Zheng. Not giving too much of angles.
Swatted away with ease that time.
Well, I think that she might change the tactic to more of the forehand if she keeps getting bombarded by these kind of shots.
First game.
It's a hold for Coco Gauff. Fairly solid opening service game. There was one double fault in there. Averages almost 5 double faults per match this season, Coco Gauff.
Well, unfortunately, right by a name, the number one double faulter, I should put it, is Coco Gauff so far this year, which is not where you want to be. It was interesting when she played Sabalenka last year in one match, and she had so many of them. I think it was actually in Riyadh. Sabalenka said, look, I know how she feels. I've been there, done that, and it is not fun. So, you know, it's a struggle. And then, you know, obviously it's in her head. I mean, you know it's in her head, because not only she feels that she's not, you know, serving always with confidence, but on top of that, the world is talking about it. So it's a lot of pressure on these tennis players, for sure. She's handling it pretty well, though. Will be back to number 2 in the world after this tournament, as you mentioned. A little bit of difference from last night. Sabalenka obviously not as good as a mover of like Coco Gauff on the down the line backhand. Sabalenka was so late to get to that ball yesterday, last night, but Coco Gauff, she's there. She is there to bring that ball back and ask the question. The best, if not the best, on tour as far as movement.
Yeah, so good from Goff. And we did see Zheng use the drop shot quite effectively yesterday at times against Sabalenka, but it's got to be better than that one.
Oh yeah, it's going to be much better. It has to be much better than that one because Coco is just, you know, so quick. Good volley again here. Enough. Not the best, but it's in the court.
Let first serve.
Well, her first serve yesterday was a really effective weapon for Zheng Qinwen. She won a lot of points behind it. Dipped a little bit towards the end of the second set when Sabalenka started fighting back. Wasn't the highest first serve percentage, but she didn't drop many points behind it. A little bit of a struggle here, though, at the start of this opening set.
Queen 15-14. Trenta 40. 30-14.
Great defense from Goff, but Zheng has really managed to dig in deep here in this game.
And the reason that she's, you know, more comfortable on clay is because she has very big winding motions. If you look at Zheng, when she gets her racket back off the forehand, she loops the forehand with a big kind of like a C movement from the racket to the ball. And the backhand, even though she gets a little bit shorter swing, it's still very long to get it back. So she gets more time on clay.
Vantaggio Goff.
Break point.
Koko Goff.
And she does get the break. It's a really good start for Coco Gauff.
Leads by 2 games to love.
I feel a little bit of nerves. I mean, she doesn't seem to be totally in there, Zheng. Again, you know, this is, you know, unfamiliar territory in a sense for her, much more familiar for Coco in the past years, especially playing a lot of doubles, as I mentioned earlier, and reaching much further in the tournaments. I mean, of course, Zheng reaching the final in the major. That was at the Australian Open against Sabalenka. And it's interesting. I read an article that was in the French L'Equipe today about, you know, her beating Sabalenka finally after 7. That was her 7th try. And she mentioned that she actually, with her father, used to go and watch Sabalenka when she was growing up. She was a little bit younger. And she said that she was in awe of her, to the point that she couldn't really play against her because she respected her too much.
15.
And this kind of mentality started to change. Obviously, it changed drastically last night when she beat her. But, you know, it's funny to hear this kind of, and you know, you can't really beat players when you have so much like looking up to them. So I like the fact that she was so honest about it.
I imagine players themselves, though, don't like hearing that from other players when they're old enough to have players who watch them. And Sabalenka's only 27.
She's not that much older, but
No.
she said that she went in China to watch her play before she started to become the player that she is. Paribas in the blue, coach of Zheng.
Former coach of golf, of course.
Also, he knows a thing or two. Wow, it's exactly what she did last night. She was pretty much triggering right and left, just like this, and using a ton of down-the-line strokes. And when you hit it that well down the line, it's not going to be a problem, because for Coco to not even attempt a movement to it, that means it's darn good. Oh, how about that?
40-30.
Can't hit any better serve than this at the body. I'd love to see that serve. I think it's tremendous. She needs to use this against Sabalenka, and, you know, the tall player as well. It's great serve.
Oh, another forehand down the line. Absolutely crushing it there, Zheng. And that was, sorry, Sophie.
No, go ahead, please.
I was going to say, yesterday we saw how far back behind the baseline she was standing against Sabalenka, and still getting just incredible depth on those forehands.
Yeah, depth and power. And again, you have to hit it in that pocket. Otherwise, you know, if the player gets to it, you are tremendously, you know, on your back foot and really going to run cross courts, because the next shot being so far away from you, if you don't hit that well, you're going to be a little bit of a rabbit trying to catch that ball. And that's another thing. We saw some mistakes from her rackets, and the mistakes that she makes, they're not like just behind the baseline. They're like at least a good 1-2 meters. It's very unusual to see how she misses the mark by that much at that level.
Oh, superb point.
It's very similar of what Goff did earlier, just putting a racket on it.
Parità, deuce. Goff.
The ball is coming a little bit higher because of the topspin of Coco, especially off the forehand. So Zheng is not as comfortable. She likes it level of her hips. That's what she got all night last night from Sabalenka. So she has to adjust right now.
Let go serve. Parità. Deuce.
I often criticize the double fault. This one I don't think was that bad because it actually went deep. So, I mean, she's going after it. It's when they go in the bottom of the net that I said, you know, keep your upper body up, keep your head up and accelerate. She's trying to get that wide serve constantly here on the deuce side.
Opening again here for Zheng. Again, had plenty of time to hit that return down the line. It is an immediate break back for Qinwen, 2-1. Good response from Qinwen, helped a little bit there by Coco Goff. It was a double fault in that last game and a unforced error on the forehand side.
La 15.
Great defense from Goff.
Just the speed of that woman is absolutely incredible. It's ridiculous, really. Such an athlete, such an incredible athlete. What a serve. Love that slice on clay short in the box, because if you're the player receiving and you travel along the baseline, that ball keeps going away from you so far. You have to cut the angle, go towards the bounce diagonally when you're trying to reach. It's not an easy task, but that's the only way you're going to get into some kind of place where you can at least put it back.
Fault. Out. 30 pari. 30.
Great depth from Zheng.
40-30.
It's been a good response from Qinwen. It's a little nervy in those opening couple of games. Understandably. She's asking questions of Coco Gauff in this first set.
Yeah, they keep piling up. Those unforced errors. She's at 12 right now. Coco just giving away way too many points. 7 unforced from the forehand and 5 from the backhand side.
Another forehand into the net.
Love 30.
You know, looking at the stats actually that they had in this tournament, the two of them were very, very close as far as winners. Forehand 56 Coco, 55 for Zheng. Backhand winners 29 for Zheng and 28 for Coco, but it's the unforced errors that were different. And 66 unforced error from the forehand for Coco for 54. And 33 unforced for Coco in the backhand for 26 coming into this match. This is troublesome right here.
Love 14.
She's gifted all 3 points in this game to her opponent. Drop shot that time that didn't quite come off. Qinwen with 3 breakpoint chances. That one a little shorter, and it got the treatment from Coco Goff.
That's a beauty.
15-40. 15-40. Not out. 30-40. 30-40.
So Qinwen recover from love 40 down earlier in this set. Did eventually lose that game. Goff has done exactly the same here. She got herself out of trouble.
Grazie. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Players are ready.
Oh.
It's quite amazing how she's able to really go down the line so well. I mean, yes, with a clip of the net, but still, I mean, she is like so well prepared to hit those shots down the line, one after the other. And well, look at how close to the line she's getting. Ay. It's now 4 chances for Zheng to break. She's 1 in 5 on break points opportunity.
Thank you.
Oh, it's a fabulous forehand.
I mean, when she has time, she can roll that ball and roll, kind of like hitting it on the outside of the ball and takes it back in. It's absolutely beautiful. Huge preparation, taking that racket back. What a strike.
And it is third double fault. She's hit 1 in each game, Coco Goff. And that one has cost her the game. Qinwen with 3 games in a row to lead 3-2. So upper break now. Qinwen. Frustrating for Goff, really, because a lot of this has been of her own doing, really, the last couple of games.
Love 15.
great volley.
That's fantastic volley. I mean, that was not an easy ball to get to.
Love 30.
That's a great pass, cross-court short, and I love the fact that she went diagonal to that ball. That's the way to play a volley. Otherwise, that ball keeps going away from you. Well done. See, doubles? That helps, no doubt. Well, this is an intriguing match so far,
Love 40.
to say the least.
Once again, it's a server down, love 40. Third time in the match this has happened already.
Let her serve. Koko Goff.
It's a quick break back from Coco Gauff.
3 games on.
Good depth, though.
0 15. Love
I
15.
was tempted to say that I'd love to see a little bit of drop shot here and there from the racket of Coco Gauff. Just to bring Zheng forward, get off that baseline where she seems to be very comfortable right now.
Didn't miss by much.
Nope.
15.
Good effort on Coco, though,
59.
I tell you. In that rally, she had to get challenged with the ball that hit the line that she caught, and then the high ball that she took with the high jump backhand down the line. That was beautiful.
Just slipped a little there, Coco Gauff.
22 20.
Just had to throw her off balance a little bit.
15 30.
Mm.
15 40. 15 14.
More pressure on Gauff again.
Candy, our mom, watching on. She's been here from the beginning of the tournament. I'm sure she's going to be here throughout the whole clay season.
30 40. 30 40.
A little lucky there, Gauff, but again, the athleticism to keep that point alive. I know we keep saying it, but it's just incredible. She's so fast.
Yeah, one of a kind. Another comeback in this game. That's pretty amazing because Coco once again lost 40 here. Hopefully able to hold thanks to a few unforced from the racket of Zheng. It's good tactic. I mean, I love the fact that she's not afraid to come forward, that she's taking some risks right now.
Grazie, grazie.
And they can't be any closer than this. 3-all, 40-all, 18 unforced each in this match. And again, giving a free point on a 40-all point. It's huge.
Big hold for Koko Goff.
New balls, please.
Really intriguing battle developing here. Campo Centrale.
Please by 4 games to 3.
4-3 first set.
New balls.
So new balls here. Zheng to serve. 4-3 down.
28-0. 15 up. Quindici pari. 15 all. Quindici 30. 15-30.
A couple of points coming up here.
15-40. 15-14.
Two more opportunities here for Goff. She moves ahead once again.
Goff conduce 5 giochi a 3. Leads by 5 games to 3.
Lots of shifts in momentum in this first set. Neither has really been able to take charge.
No, it's just the unforced errors are piling up on the side of course, Zheng now 23.
Grazie, grazie. Silenzio per favore, grazie.
First serve percentage at 52.
Zheng Qinwen only winning 8 points behind her serve in total in this set so far. Goodness.
Where'd that go? Wow.
0-15.
This one just came right off the top edge of the racket.
Love 15.
And that's telling. You know, if you hit a serve and you're hitting the edge of the racket on the ball, that means your head has to be completely down at impact. And so is your upper body. And that's one character of her serve. I mean, I watched it slow motion, and she just has to keep it higher at impact. The upper body, kind of like a ballerina, technically.
15-30. 15-30.
Couple of points away from winning this set here, Goff. Zheng will get the chance to break back again.
It's been really an up and down set for both players, really. Not really much rhythm.
Thank you. Thank you.
I love that play. I love that forehand slice that she hits on and off here and there. It's a shot that she's doing very well, and it's completely changing the rhythm and especially the spin. You saw how Zheng was not able to at all defend that. Plus, you almost thought that she was going to drop shot. You saw Zheng moving forward. Got caught in between.
Vantaggio Zheng.
5.
Parità. Deuce.
If Zheng does lose this set, she might just look at those breakpoint chances that she hasn't taken. 2 from 10 she's converted. She'll get another chance.
Vantaggio, Zheng.
There's 3 double faults in this game from Coco Gauff. And this is often where it starts to become a problem for her, when they start to come in clusters.
Well, the thing is, I mean, look at the scoreboard. She's up 5-3, and she's double faulted 6 times already in this match.
The first set is not quite done. Zheng Qinwen breaks back again. 3 breaks apiece. Koko Goff will be immensely frustrated here. And come so close to wrapping up the first set. 5 games to 4. Qinwen fighting back. Not for the first time in this set. Hasn't dropped a set yet this week.
She needs to be more aggressive. I feel like she's a little bit passive right now. Way behind the baseline. I'd like to see her taking that ball in that backhand a little bit earlier. And frustration is mounting for Coco Gauff. She knows how close she's been in this set to really take it, and you know that service game was awful. Just give it away.
It's a great return.
It is. Interesting to see the career path of Zheng. In 2018, she was 933 in the world, then moved to 649 a year later, 2020, 324. Then dropped a little bit in 21, and then 2022, from 432 in the world in 21, she finished 25 in the world. It is crazy. She keeps on playing better and gaining spots in the ranking. 2023, the end of the year, 15. And last year, she finished at 7, I believe. Or at least she was after the tournament in Wuhan. She might have finished even higher last year. I have to look. And again here, chance now to even things out. And you know, she mentioned, you know, Zheng after getting to the final at the Australian Open against Sabalenka, losing in the final. She said she lost her focus a lot after that, and she kind of like felt like she, you know, she was not humble enough anymore, and she was not having good practice. She was having fights with her coach. And it's in Rome, here, last year, that she said she regained that focus, and especially when she encountered to play against Osaka. And Osaka, who had changed coach and took really her coach at the time, because she came back on the tour, and she was working with Facette, and Riba was right there, and she plays Osaka in Rome, and she gets so excited and so pumped to play her and beat her. So it was like a double kind of win. The fact that she regained kind of like her confidence and feeling like she had a purpose again in playing.
Zero finish. Love 15.
That Olympic title last year, of course, really elevating her status in the sport. Goff was so close to winning this set.
I know, but all of a sudden the accumulation of the double faults, the unforced errors, she's at 31 unforced errors for 6 winners. I mean, that's telling that she is not aggressive in this match. She's not going after that ball.
15-13.
Approaching the hour mark in this match, it has been so up and down for both players, really scrappy at times.
She is too far back. It's exactly right. Well, at least she's noticing it.
A break point for Zheng here. It's her 12th in this set. Converted 3 of 11 so far. She has turned things around. And we get the chance to serve for the opening set now. Qinwen
leads by 6 games to 5.
By 6 games to 5. That was the turn of Zheng Qinwen to try and wrap up the opener here. Already past the hour mark in this semi-final.
By the way, Zheng finished number 5 last year, so tremendous effort to every year just get better. It's amazing, the run that she's had. Her reaching the final in Riyadh as well.
Yeah, interestingly, both players finished last year really strongly. Obviously, they met in the finals in Riyadh, in the final, I should say. And then they both had a rather slow start to 2025. Took them a little while to get going.
True. It's a long season, I tell you. Barely had any time to even reflect on it. Probably the best point of the match so far, even though it ends with a forced error. Very good forehand from Coco and moving really Zheng around. I mean, it'll be fitting to go to a tiebreak because of the way that they both play. It's so up and down. It's interesting to see her serve. Every time she serves to the ad side, especially, her body language after the first serve finishes so much left diagonally. So the down the line shots as a return is so important to be able to hit. It's contagious, huh? Keep watching that serve. It's very interesting. You want to always finish in the direction of the target, so that would be forward at least to give yourself equal distance. Left and right, the down line return across court, but for her, significantly finishing left. See that right here? So the cross court here is a better return.
Because she's off balance.
Because she's off balance going left. And she's leaving a big, big way. An opening. Wow, this is crazy.
Well, first two double faults of the match from Zheng come in consecutive points to hand the break back to Koko Goff and take us to a tiebreak. And that was almost inevitable.
That's the script, you know. Let's look at it this way, and now it's time to play ball and have some fighting spirits between the two in this tiebreak. It might bring the best of them right now.
The overriding feeling for one of these players is going to be frustration. Both will feel they should have won this first set already.
Okay, she lost her way. I mean, she was the #1 player as far as aces last year. That's how well she was serving, and she has completely lost her rhythm on that serve. That ball toss is so far left. I understand if you're going to hit a kick serve on the first serve, but I would have that ball a little bit more in front of her face or to the right if you want to hit flat or slice. She does hit kick on both serve, one with a little bit more pace. That's a slice. That's better. And that too. Amazing when the first serve is in the box. Big difference. She's been serving better on the deuce side, no doubt. Just that wide one has been paying dividends.
3-1, Goff.
By the way, tiebreak records this year, 2025 Goff, 4-1, Zheng 3-1, so not much disparity there.
Double fault number 7 in the set, by the way, for Coco Gauff. Zheng has 3.
Was not a bad idea, just something that she's not used to hit. She's not that proficient at it, and you can tell. I mean, it was just stopped, and you could feel that the execution was poor, but Coco really stood her ground in this point. Good fight.
Goff has just been a little bit more steady in this tiebreak. One double fault aside. Both players got a bit tight on serve while serving for the set. Goff hit 3 double faults when she was serving for the set. Qinwen hit 2. Both hit 1 in this tiebreak.
It's good memory. You're good at it.
That's what I'm here for.
See, I would attack right here, that second serve, and go right down the line, or actually cross court, because she's going to fall to the left after that serve.
Great adjustment there from Zheng. The best point she's played in a while.
I agree, from start to finish. Again, I think that on the second serve, Coco could be a little further up and closer to the baseline to be more aggressive, but yes, well done here. One of the best of the match for Coco. How about finding that pocket down the tee?
5-3, go.
Just feel the intensity growing there during that baseline exchange. Solid from Goff, who has just been a little more controlled in this tiebreak than her opponent.
especially on long points. And she's been definitely the valiant one, and coming through these long points with a W. And the score right now, 3 set points.
And it is Goff who snatches the opening set. Both players had chances to win it before the tiebreak.
You do not want to bow. You want to keep that upper body straight at impact, as straight as you can to reach. And as you're coming down, same thing, slightly up.
Let first serve.
Both players struggling on serve in that first set. Qinwen saved all the break points she faced against Sabalenka last night. Broken 4 times in the first set.
Qinwen Zheng. 15 love.
Let's go down the line here. It's a great shot. She's late because her body is leaning again left after she hit that serve.
Qinwen Zheng. 30-15. Pari.
Good stat for Coco Gauff in the WTA 1000 this year. 11-1 after taking the first set. So you know that it's definitely favoring the American. The only loss was against Bencic. That was in Indian Wells. Oh, where was the love when you needed it? Tactically, gotta think when your opponent is so close to the net that she almost touched the net coming into that backhand. She had to like actually shorten her back or swing because she would have hit the net with that backhand.
Coco Gauff. Primo gioco, seconda partita.
So Zheng
First
holding.
game, second set.
Well, they're even still in the unforced errors, 37 total. Both of them with 74 combined. That is astronomical, especially when you look at the winner counts that are at 17 combined. That is a bad day at the office for both of them, at least. Especially Coco, who's normally so much more aggressive, and you know. But I mean, we are on clay, of course. That doesn't help. It's much slower conditions, so you hit less winners for sure. But this is extravaganza on the unforced for sure.
Just such a difference from what we saw from Zheng yesterday. I mean, she barely put a foot wrong. Sabalenka could be watching this going, where was this yesterday? Oh, what a touch that was from Zheng.
Unbelievable half volley reaction. This is an odd match, I have to say, because of, you know, you see some brilliance, obviously, that was brilliant. But then you see a lot of points where you're asking the question, why and how, really, they can miss. Very quick to get to that ball, finishing down the line.
Love 13.
Here comes trouble again on the serve of Coco Gauff. This approach shot way too easy down the middle. Didn't really hurt enough. She paid the price.
Zheng has an opportunity here to get an early break in the second set. What a boost that would be.
I clipped the line.
15-40.
First ace of the match from either player.
Hard to believe when you know that they're such good servers normally. I mean, especially Zheng last year, and we know Coco can definitely serve better.
192 kilometers an hour, that
yeah,
ace
that was
as
a
well.
fast
It's a
one.
big one.
Yep. Much flatter down the tee. The conditions are also not helping. I mean, it's definitely more humid tonight. Well, we've seen this story before. Being up 40 and Coco able to come back to win the game, so Zheng's gonna have to do something better here.
But it's Zheng who breaks first.
Leads by 2 games to love.
Given what we've seen so far in this match, that might not mean too much. Frustrating for Koko Goff. Playing catch up now.
Let first serve.
It's big from Zheng. Nice combination.
15.
That 1-2 punch. You like that on clay, no doubt. Quality serve. And finish with a forehand.
Trenta 0. 30 love.
So far in this second set, it is Goff who's
40 love.
making those errors more frequently. Zheng looking a little more solid now.
What's interesting is they're both really creating so much topspin off the forehand and a little flatter from the backhand. So they have like kind of a similar feel of what's coming to them, and they're not enjoying it. They're not enjoying a high ball and then a lower ball. Struggling to find the timing. Couldn't put it two hands there. Try with a one-hand flick. Didn't work out.
40-15.
Good get from Coco Gauff, showing her speed once again. Well, we haven't seen many of these, I tell you. This is only an 8th winner of the match. Can you believe this?
40-30.
This must feel good, definitely, for the American. Finally get something. Talk about her ability, her fitness, and her movement. Well, she comes from a family who's, and parents who are not bad at it. Corey, basketball player for Georgia State.
Lovely shot down the line from Zheng, who backs up the break. This has been a really good response to losing that tight opening set. Leading by 3 games to love. So Goff down a break here.
Queen 0. 15 love.
Oh, that's aggressive. That's taking the ball early. That's getting closer to that baseline. Yes, it's not easy, obviously, but it's more of the player she is. Quite as comfortable at the net. She's coming forward. Playing doubles will help her, I have no doubt.
Koko Goff. Zheng 3 giochi a 1. Leads by 3 games to 1.
Goff putting a first game on the board here in the second set.
It's been a while since she held her serve. The 7th game of the first set was the last time she held. A long time ago. You know, most players would have not gotten the first ball when she hit right here behind her. That was such a tremendous hit, but again, the athlete Coco Gauff asking a question answered. Mentioned her father, Corey, was a basketball player at Georgia State, but her mom once again much more aggressive. Her mom was also pretty amazing. Hurdler and heptathlete, like they say at Florida State. You know what heptathlon is?
7 events, right?
Yeah. But you know the events?
No, not off the top of my
100 meter hurdles, 200 meter, 800 meter, high jump, long jump, shot put, javelin throw. I mean, try just practicing for this. I barely have time to run. It's crazy. Yeah, great athletes in the family, to say the least. Oh, it's a beauty.
30-15.
Both players now have registered an ace in this match, failed to do so in the first set. Both players raising their level a bit in this second set, it has to be said.
Yeah, I agree. Much better. That was a tough volley to hit. Good on her to be able to respond because the ball was dipping down with the racket. Not sure she wanted to hit it that well, but that was perfect. Yeah, she's a bit late on that, as you can tell. Ball's coming faster, and she's doing the exact same swing preparation.
40-30.
You have to catch up for the speed of the ball and get the racket either earlier down or just go faster with the, you know, whatever preparation you're doing. Good on Goff, putting a little bit of pressure here. She's been very aggressive, and more aggressive in this last game and a half. And again, that down the line return, winning the point. Just because she's late once again, finishing with that serve way to her left.
Frustrating for Goff there. Building some momentum in those last few points. Trying to get it back here on serve.
Trying to return down the line again. I think she has discovered that it actually works. And she's trying to be aggressive though.
Not able to break back yet. Qinwen now leads by 4 games to 1.
Couldn't do enough on the overhead. Seems easy, but when you're looking at the dark sky with the lights, trust me, it's not that easy. Taking time away once again here by hitting the ball deep with a lot more pace, forcing the error. You see how much closer to the line she is. I mean, she's changing that in this match. At least since 3-love, she started to be much closer to that line, taking the ball earlier. Got a little luck here with the tape, but still.
40-15.
Missed by much.
40-15.
Great serve, great hold.
Zheng conduce 4 giochi a 2. Leads by 4 games to 2.
Just the one break in this set so far.
Zero 15. La 15.
I don't think she's lost a point once she returns down the line on the outside. I think it's 3 for 3,
La 13.
if I'm counting correctly. Slight opening here. Trying to get that serve back. Once again, very close. These were all in last night against Sabalenka.
Pressure building on Zheng now. First break points she's faced in this second set.
I don't think she put one for sure in the box. Maybe one.
It's long from Zheng.
Zheng conduce 4 giochi a 2.
Goff breaking back.
Leads by 4 games to 3.
There's the momentum shifting back her way now. 4 games to 3. Well, how crucial will that break back be for Coco Gauff? Her reaction to going a breakdown in this second set has been a good one. I thought she was going to get a racket on it there. Couldn't quite reach.
0-15. La 15. Pari. 15 on. Grazie, grazie.
Wow. It's interesting how she was not able to find any angle. I would understand the first one, but the second one,
15-13.
I'll put an asterisk next to that shot on that point. That is huge. It's a great angle.
30 pari. 30.
It's amazing the difference of how much closer to the baseline Coco has been in this set, and
40-30.
it's giving her a chance here to even things out at 4-all. Closing in 2-hour mark here in this match. It's getting late in Roma.
Parità. Deuce.
Remember that overhead, she would have had that game in her pocket. She had made one of them as a winner. Ended up losing that point.
Vantaggio Zheng.
An opportunity here. Oh, that's big.
Huge.
Parità.
Unbelievable get here. Return was absolutely grand, but how about this? Caught it right on time. That was pristine, beautiful. To save a break point, nonetheless.
Vantaggio Zheng.
Pressure, definitely. Those are the technique where it breaks under pressure. Billie Jean King said it many times. You'll see that on every player. And we know where that pressure lingers on that serve for Goff. Now a chance here for Zheng.
Oh, into the net it goes.
Zheng conduce 5 giochi a 3.
And another shift in momentum
Leads
here.
by 5 games to 3.
A couple of moments in that game. Goff might have been able to take charge. You mentioned that point.
The overheads, yep.
Zheng now serving for this set to take us into a decider. Another late night finish.
Love 15.
So quick here to get to that ball. Made her decision as she's getting closer to it to go down the line as a winner, picking her target and executing perfectly.
Some return.
Well, it's working every single time. Just because of, again, where Zheng is landing after a serve way left. There's a huge, huge gap.
Quindici, 15-13.
And that makes it 50 unforced errors each in this match now. The standard of these two, it's pretty unusual.
Oh, it's great. That's the way to jump on this. Much more aggressive. I like that. I like her being closer to the line to return that second serve. I think she's definitely feeling that she needs to be more aggressive, although it's not paying off as much, but it is definitely the play right now.
Trenta, 30-14.
That one's long. Koko Goff handed a lifeline in this second set. She breaks back yet again, 5-4. So Goff breaking back, still with a bit to do here. Serving to stay in the set. Trying to grind out the victory from this position. Zheng has now served for both sets in this match.
15 love.
If she does end up losing it here in the second, that will be a real frustration for her.
Amazing point, though. You have to give it to Zheng. I mean, how quickly did she back off after the lob? I mean, that tells you that she doesn't like to be right there at the net and backed up, which you really never see this from a player who's at the net who just had this tremendous lob, but still on the point. That's a great return. And that serve didn't have much on it except for the slice. It's very slow in the box, and wow, what a cut she took off of it, Zheng. Great angle.
Grazie. Pari. 30 all.
Goff can't believe it.
30-40.
Qinwen. The set point.
Grazie. Silenzio per favore, grazie.
We're heading for a decider. Zheng Qinwen breaks again to claim the second set. And it's a one-set shootout for a place in Saturday's final, 6-4. So Koko Goff will be so frustrated, especially having broken back. Well over 2 hours into this match now. It all comes down to this final set. Qinwen to serve first.
Quindici 0. 15 love. 15 pari. 15 all.
That's a great angle from that depth.
15, 30.
Not sure she wanted to hit that that well, but did the trick.
Oh, it's magnificent from Goff.
The speed is just nothing like it.
15, 14.
And then the adjustment steps when she gets to that ball, little steps to adjust perfectly, and then finding that angle. Yeah.
That's the start that Goff wanted.
Partita finale. First game, final set.
Will help get over some of the frustration at the end of that second set. There were times in that second set, Sophie, where she played quite well when she went down 3-love and then kind of recovered and seemed to have found her way. But
well, I think it was all about that service game where she had a chance to be 40-15 up with that overhead, those two overheads that she missed, and that could have really made the difference. Instead of going to 4-all, she was down 5-3. That's where that set was played. It felt. But yeah, I mean, in all, I liked the way that she was playing in that set. She was so much more aggressive, and she started here in this game. As soon as she sees that there's any short ball, you see her really going forward and taking that ball as early as possible for Goff. It's going to be difficult for Zheng. She's going to have to figure out a way.
15-0.
Oh, especially if the serve is on as well. It's a great way to start our opening service game here in this third set. Racket. I don't think she broke her string. I think she's maybe thinking, okay, I'm going to slow her down and I'm going to take a racket that is a little bit tighter, maybe. Oh. Did she not see her? She probably didn't see her. She was in her bubble and just starting to serve. Yeah, never saw that she was changing racket. She was totally in her bubble.
So focused.
And she's like, where are you? You gotta love this. It's good to know that she's so focused. That might actually, you know, relax her a little bit. It's a good practice serve.
I think she missed it. It looked like it was out.
Mm. 30-15. 30-15.
I mentioned it already, Sophie, but this match is just weird. It's really strange.
It's been very strange, I agree.
Eventually finished off by Zheng Qinwen. Goff actually fell over in the middle of that rally as well.
It's pretty amazing. Once again, I mean, look at it. Down on the ground, twisted a little bit her ankle. She's back in, pushed for another 4 or 5 ball rally, and finally, fabulous overhead from Zheng to finish the point. Oh, yeah, so sweet.
40-30.
Velvet hands. I love the fact that she went around the backhand to hit a forehand, and how about this drop shot? Change her grip right before hitting it.
Return from Zheng.
Yeah, just when you think you have it, guess what? Gotta win 2 points in a row. Crazy stats. Weird match. Weird stats. Oh. She was totally off balance hitting it. Who wants it? That is the question, really. This game and the match. So we saw the tally of unforced errors. So combined, they're at 109 unforced errors. By the way, that is not the most that we've seen in matches. The highest combined unforced errors, Indian Wells, 147 between Monero and Potapova. You've got to be kidding. Magic. Absolutely magical. That was such a great rally from both of them. How do you do this? Look at this. Yep. A little pirouette at the same time. Pourquoi pas?
Oh, hello.
Oh, love it. If you can do it, I can too. was not the greatest drop shot, and look at her knee. She drew some blood right there. Probably gonna need the physio to come in and maybe attend that knee. That was on that fall where she actually recovered in the middle of the rally and ended up losing the point. Well, she's not getting rewarded for her effort, because definitely something that she needed right here, and she tried. It was the right play. Just unfortunate that she was not fortunate for that ball to go over, but really trying to attack anything that is short. Probably one of the longest game in the match.
Vantaggio Zheng. Grazie.
Second chance to break straight back.
Great timing on that last jump back in. That's the one that she wanted on the add point. Couldn't make it, but once again, neither of these players are able to win 2 in a row. It's a tough task and tough ask right now.
Great return again from Zheng.
Almost felt like she mishit that return. It sounded really strange in a racket. But she's finding the angle. So good. Seems like it's impossible to win those 2 points in a row. Who's going to break the impossible? Very philosophical all of a sudden. Sorry. I'm laughing at myself. Oh, are you kidding me? It's almost, sorry, it's almost like if they have like a say to each other, say, oh, you can do that? Well, watch, I'm going to do better than you. How about that? I raise you.
We've seen some of the best shots of the match in this game.
It's got to be a 10, 12-minute game by now.
It's a 4th break point. Wow. It had been coming for a while. And Zheng gets her reward.
gioco pari.
Well, this is becoming a real physical battle because those points in this game was long to earn it and to break back. We'll see if one or the other is turned to feeling it in the legs. Of course, Zheng hasn't played as much, hasn't been on the court as much as Coco Gauff when you combine the doubles and singles, and plus winning most of her matches, or all the matches, in 2 sets, by the way. Third set record, by the way, Coco Gauff 4-1 this year, and Zheng 1-1. She hasn't played as much. That's also a reason that she may be the freshest of the two. Matches more for Coco Gauff this season so far. She's at 30, 23-7 in her record, and for Zheng, 12-7. Actually, it's 11 matches more. Actually, it is 13-7. So it's exactly 10.
Zheng starting her season in Melbourne. The Australian Open, didn't play a warm-up tournament. Just struggled to get going, really, at the start of the year.
Great depth again from the American.
15-13.
It has actually taken both of these players until this clay court swing to really kind of find their rhythm. Goff had a decent run in Melbourne. She made her first semi-final and ultimately final in Madrid, first semi-final of 2025. This is Zheng's first semi-final of the year.
Yeah, she did reach 3 quarterfinals. Well, actually, one in Indian Wells, Miami, and Charleston on the green hard-true surface, similar to the red clay, except it's green a little bit faster.
Quindici 40. 15-14.
Zheng now with 55 unforced errors, which is a season high for her.
It's a great serve.
30-40. 30-14.
54 unforced errors in a defeat to Peyton Stearns in Dubai. The highest of the season so far. Before tonight, could still end this match as the winner, of course.
Interestingly enough, I think Coco Goff had the same foe when she played in Indian Wells. Combined 129 unforced, and she had 55 herself. If my math is correct, but you know about my math.
No comment.
Ooh.
I'm joking.
Ouch.
Joking. It's no worse than mine.
A good return again down the middle, right at the body of Zheng. Could we see 3 breaks of serves in a row. Entirely possible, especially the way this match has been going on. Combined breaks of serve so far.
Both players 1 for 4 from break points in this final set. Oh. Taking the ball so early in that last backhand. Absolutely ridiculous. Look at that. Boom. And the ball barely bounced. Great response from Zheng. It's a really good serve.
Thank you for the ball. In front of the box.
Gutsy hold from Zheng Qinwen. Real fight between these two here. 2-1 final set.
The lady to my right in the white outfit, can you please sit down? Thank you.
Well, this could be a long third set and beat every record of matches as far as length of time, because we are at 31 minutes and we have done 3 games. So physically, tons of demands for these players. Yep, taking the time away. Again, late on getting to make contact with the ball for Zheng, and it's the forced error.
I have a theory that it's the curse of having to play Jasmine Paolini in the next round.
Everybody is like so scared, and they keep going through like length of matches, just like Stearns did. 3-set tie breaks in our road to playing Paolini in the semifinals for Stearns. It's never been done before, by the way, in a tournament to win back-to-back-to-back. But it could be done again. And you know where? That's not, you know, a higher tour level, but at the 125K in Paris right now. There's a player, it's a French player, matter of fact, that just won 7-6 in the third twice, and is playing tomorrow. I'm going to find out exactly her name. She's actually the daughter of a former player, Van Lotum Noël, who used to be playing for France in my days. But she doesn't have the same last name. She has the last name of her father, who was also a player. I'm getting there. Surely, slowly but surely, I will get her name very quickly for you.
Under pressure here, 2 double faults in this game already. Make that 3.
So her name is Julie Belgrave, and she just won back-to-back matches. 6-4, 1-6, 7-6 in the first against Sun, Lulu Sun, and then 7-6, 6-7, 7-6. How about that against Sierra? In her second round, she's playing Sasnovich tomorrow.
There you go.
That's interesting.
It is.
Fact. I mean, I was like watching, you know, all the matches around, and oh,
she needed that.
Gutsy, very gutsy.
Huge amount of pressure on that second serve from Goff, having hit 3 double faults in this game already. Beautifully hit backhand to save break point.
Can't believe it. I mean, how do you win game by double faulting 4 times in a game? It's pretty tough. You put yourself in such difficult position, not only because of the serve, but mentally. I mean, she is so tough mentally. Wow.
Oh! Wow.
So good. Yeah, you're right. Those hands, quick hands. Felt like I was watching pickleball for a second. Bim, bam, boom. How about that? Reflex after reflexes, movement, explosiveness, everything was there. Once again, it's the most athletic of the two who wins the point.
Vantaggio Goff.
Wow, I tell you, 4 double faults and you win the game. I mean, you had to do something really, really good. And for your opponent, mentally, it's like, if I can't break with a player who gives you 4 free points, where am I going to break? So for Zheng, she's got to forget about it. And, well, Coco Gauff, again, just showing the mental toughness that she has. I mean, that is incredible.
Well, she hit 3 in one game in the first set when she was serving for the set. Ended up losing that game, but bounced back and won the set. Again, as you say, just an example of how tough she is, how quickly she recovers from these setbacks. Does make life difficult for herself sometimes.
I was feeling like maybe she was going to put a drop shot here and there for Zheng. Even Koko Goff could have done that, but no, they want to battle it from the baseline, and Coco's been the most successful one from a long rally shot, I would think. Something that is very interesting. Actually, from 13 to 15 shots rally, they had 10. They each won half, 5 each. But over 15 shots, it's Coco Gauff who won 4 out of 7 and 3 out of 7 for Zheng. But in all, the longest rallies going a little bit more in favor of Coco. Not much.
Qinwen under pressure.
La 14.
3 break points for the American. Coco Goff edges ahead once again. How significant that is, we'll have to wait and see. 3-2. Goff really desperate to back up this break now. To try and put some distance between herself and Zheng. Closing in on that 3-hour mark now. Oh, beautiful touch.
15 pari. 15-all. Quindi 30, 15-30.
Body went ahead of the racket head, unfortunately. Made that point of contact way behind her, hence the ball going in the doubles alley.
Quindi 40, 15-14.
Number 14. Somewhat predictably, it's an immediate break back. Games all, final set. This is already the second longest match in Rome this week.
I have a feeling Stearns was one of the longest. Am I right? Peyton Stearns maybe with her 7-6 in the third against Svitolina, I would say.
I think that was, well, it's a few down.
Really?
The match against Osaka was 2 hours 41, and that was longer than her match against Svitolina, which was a very late start.
Yeah, but then the match also against Osaka was during the day, so much warmer. It's another reason that Stearns was actually, in a way, lucky to play at night following that match against Osaka.
The longest match this week, Arango against Tomova.
3
hours 12. And this is the second longest, just ahead of Russo against Polina Kudermetova, which is 2 hours 52.
Well, you're going to get those on clay, that's for sure. No doubt.
Quindi pari. 15-all.
17 combined breaks in this match. 40 break points opportunity combined in this match. Those numbers are absolutely off the charts. That's not. Should I go into the unforced errors? 134 combined for only 44 winners combined. This is absolutely crazy.
And not in keeping with the way these two have played in this tournament. Just completely different.
I mean, the only reflection that, you know, this would have is just a matter of how they play with the heavy topspin forehand for both of them, especially, you know, Coco putting the ball higher. And I think that, you know, Coco doesn't like what Zheng does either. And they're both trying to fight it here right now in this third set. It's been much more entertaining, though, since the middle of the second set. longer points. And I feel for them because closing on 3 hours right now, the legs are starting to feel it. Long rallies as well. I'm not sure why she's not triggering the down the line. She's been doing it in the second set quite a bit, Goff. And that was definitely working. I don't think she lost any points when hitting the return down the line, especially on the second serve of Zheng on the ad side.
The second match this week to hit the 3 hour mark, or this tournament I should say. It's longer than a week. Wow. That might just be the point of the match from Zheng Qinwen. Absolutely stunning from both players.
Wow, this is going to take a toll on them, I tell you, because this is really tough. The movement, I mean, the length of the rally, and then finishing it up here with that absolute tremendous backhand cross-court winner on the pass. Wow.
It's a save break point as well.
Yeah, physicality of this match is becoming a very important factor. Oh, would you believe it?
Let her serve.
What a big hold that is.
Zheng conduce 4 giochi a 3. Leads by 4 games to 3.
4-3, final set. Where do we go from here?
Well, the last match they played lasted 3 hours and 4 minutes for 7-6 in the third. It was indoors at the finals in Riyadh, at the WTA finals. So they've beaten that record right now at 3 hours and 5 minutes. And they're not there yet.
It's just long.
That is the stretcher's point again. I mean, that volley from Zheng was very strange. It was almost like a lob volley that landed in the court. The fact that she ended up winning that point is outrageous. She did the right thing, though, coming in as Goff was trying to retrieve the ball. But, oh, boy, lucky to win that point for sure, after all. This is absolutely unbelievable how the twists and turns of this match since the get-go. It's been just like that. And this is painful. 15 double faults. By the way, the last time that she had more, I mean, the most she had was 21 double fault against Sabalenka in Wuhan. That's much better. And that was at the WTA finals, by the way. That was the day that Sabalenka mentioned afterwards, because in the interview, on the court interview, she was asked, she said, you know, what do you think about the match? She goes, I feel for her. I feel for her because I've been there, done that. And the struggle of the serve is incredible. But she ended up finishing in the group, and that's what, you know, those kind of like format do for you. For those of you who don't know, the WTA finals, on the WTA, they basically have different two groups that meet each other in the semifinal and finals, and she came out best in her group, so she still made it in the semifinal, ended up winning the whole thing. But here we go. Now, big trouble for the American after losing her serve. Serving for the match, Zheng.
Has Goff got another response in her?
Well, mentally she does. She's has never given up. This is pure guts. Wow. Drop shot was more of a love drop shot. There's so much time for Zheng to get to it.
I'm frustrated for Goff because the return in the first place was magnificent. Just getting a little tight, maybe, understandably.
Well, there's time to hit first serves. It's right now for Zheng. That was a beauty.
2 points away. From the final.
30 all.
Koko Goff still has fight in her, and that is no surprise.
It's interesting that never even entered the mind of Zheng to maybe go to the forehand, which is, you know, probably under pressure, a shot that she doesn't like to hit as much. But in any case, there's a break back point again in this match for Coco Gauff. She's got it.
Extraordinary. We're not done on Campo Centrale just yet. 5 games to 4. Still has to serve to stay in the match here, Coco Gauff.
And it is the biggest task of all, that's for sure, with the way that she's been serving tonight. I mean, both of them have been broken enough time, but Coco definitely the one struggling the most with the amount of double faults. And no wonder she's just spinning the serve in. I don't know if you noticed, but that was the first serve at 117 kilometers per hour. That is the slowest serve probably of the night. Trying to avoid any double faults here. Can't blame her, really. Of course. It's not held yet, but
so far, relatively stress-free service game this for Coco Gauff.
Don't speak too quickly. And it was. You're right. Probably one of the easier service game in the match for her.
5 against all. Qinwen Zheng. 15 love.
Here we are.
Midnight in Rome. 3 hours, 17 minutes. Oh, what a point. Such a physical effort from these two.
And the depth, once again, I mean, the get right here was absolutely incredible from Coco. And here she's managing to put it back in. Great depth. Absolutely amazing after such a long time being on the court to be able to still have this kind of rallies and shots. Wow. First serve flat, 178K. That surprised really Coco Gauff. Good to have a back-to-back hold at love for each of these players, considering the amount of break points opportunity we've seen in breaks. This would be an amazing foe. Yep, there it is.
Zheng guarantees a tiebreak for her at the very least. Goff will serve to stay in the match again. 6 games to 5. So once again, Goff having to serve under pressure. Hours 20 minutes. They're 10 minutes shy of the longest match of the season on the Logic WTA Tour in 2025. Hadaj Mayer and Belinda Bencic, 3.5 hours.
Wow. Well, I'll tell you what, I mean, I'm getting a bunch of texts saying, oh, what's going on? This is the craziest match. And, you know, Nick is one of them. Hi, Nick. And, of course, Carol, who's watching, has been watching from the beginning. So, yeah, it's been a crazy match. I agree.
Wow.
You've got to admire both of them, really, because, you know, neither of them really get at all upset throughout the match. They're just going with it. They know that the match has been up and down both ways. And we've seen brilliant points, brilliance, really, and some really not as good points throughout the match. But, oh, boy, mentally tough they are. And physically. I'm exhausted, personally. You said, where is this match going? I was thinking, well, pillow in bed, Willie, sounds good at this moment. Yeah, they're both trying to do the exact same thing to each other with the shape of the forehand side, and the depth has been absolutely incredible. And for the 3rd time going, we might see another 40 love hold. This is crazy when it's been nothing but a battle for each of them to hold serve tonight.
3 chances for Goff to take us to a tiebreak. That is extraordinary. The defensive skills, the physicality. I know you just mentioned it, Sophie, but again, we should highlight the body language of these two. So impressive, because they will both be frustrated.
Yeah, I know a lot of players who would have been out there tonight with the same kind of match that would have already had at least one warning and threw a racket here and there. And oh boy, none of that. Both of them are primo. That's a very good lesson to all the players growing up right now. Understanding the quality of mental toughness. Here we go. This is it.
1-0, Zheng.
This is painful.
2-0, Zheng.
After 2 service games in which she held to love consecutively. Start off in this tiebreak with a double fault. It's a tough one for Goff.
Wow, this is a gift right here. Again, not realizing that the serve is just put in and could have been more aggressive on that return, Zheng. Remember, she was 2 points away from winning earlier in this third set. I tell you what, Pam Shriver would be really proud right now. And for some of you who don't know Pam Shriver, just go look at it on the internet. She was the best at slicing and dicing balls from right to left, and this is absolutely perfect. How about that? She can't believe it. She's like, what is that?
And it's Goff now with a little lead.
Thank you.
Qinwen never actually had a match point. She was 2 points away from reaching the final here. It's never going to be straightforward.
course not.
Qinwen Zheng, 5-3, go.
Barely a flicker of emotion from Koko Goff there. Superb from Zheng.
What an angle.
5-4, go.
It's ticked past the 3.5-hour mark, this match now.
Oh, we had a couple semifinals in the past. We went 7-6 in the third. Austin against Chris Evert in 79 and Serena Williams against Jankovic in 2010. So this is the third time that it's pushed to a tiebreak in the semifinal here
Let's second serve.
in the Italian Open.
Zheng would love that one back again. That was a second serve she certainly felt she could go after.
After all this work for both players, finally arriving too close to the finish line, at least for one.
Match point, Coco Gauff. Goff emerges victorious from the midnight mayhem on Campo Centrale. An extraordinary semi-final. And for the first time at the third attempt, it's Coco Gauff who will take on Jasmine Paolini in the title decider on Saturday.
This is a day you won't forget. You even said it at the beginning of the tournament. I want to go all the way. This was your third attempt at reaching the final, and you made it this year. What does it mean to you?
Oh, God, it means a lot. Thank you guys for staying late. I don't know what time it is, but I'm going to appreciate the support. I know my next match, you guys will probably be cheering for Jasmine, but that's okay. I'm just thankful for the cheers tonight, and third time's a charm, so grazie.
Vi ringrazio tanto per il supporto, per lei era importante arrivare in finale, era il suo terzo tentativo a raggiungere la finale degli internazionali BNL d'Italia, sa che poi dovrà affrontare Jasmine Paolini che è l'idolo di casa, ma comunque è grata per il pubblico italiano. Coco, you have such a special connection with Rome, and we are very superstitious in Italy as Italians, so I was curious, I wanted to ask you, do you have any special rituals or any lucky charms that you brought with you during these 2 weeks?
No. I mean, I eat the same meal before every match, but yeah, I try not to get into superstitions because I feel like they can drive you crazy, but I know my dad, he's superstitious, so that's why he doesn't sit in the box anymore, because it's just too much for him. But no, I just go out there and enjoy every day, and I just try to tell myself to leave it all out here, regardless of the result today. The fact that I played the match that I did, and even though I wasn't feeling my best out there, I'm proud.
Beh, chiaramente è molto orgogliosa di se stessa. Le abbiamo chiesto se in questa settimana ha dei rituali speciali, perché noi italiani siamo molto superstiziosi, e se ha portato dei portafortuna con lei. Ha detto no, provo a non essere troppo superstiziosa perché altrimenti è qualcosa che fa impazzire noi giocatori, anche se il suo padre ha sempre i nervi molto tesi nel box. L'unica cosa che fa è mangiare sempre lo stesso pasto. Coco, thank you so much and congratulations. We'll see you at the final.
Thank you guys.
Signore e signori, la seconda finalista degli internazionali BNL d'Italia,
Wow.
Koko Goff.
That was just crazy.